Thank you for checking out my video. I really love Hatsune Miku and enjoy sharing some of that dedication by making videos all about her. To improve my content, I decided to launch my own Patreon page, where you can support me if you feel like Miku's magic reached you by watching them, with neat rewards waiting too. Link in the description. Well, that's all, and now enjoy the new video. Hi there, Hatsune Miku again. As always, thank you for checking out my newest video. I know, I've talked about Future Tone a lot already, but I just can't ignore the fact how many other amazing videos there are left, worthy of being discussed. This will be a top 20 for once, featuring some other fantastic videos in the game, but this will be a bit shorter than usual. I won't go into as much detail. For my other picks, check out my list, top 10 Future Tone videos and also top 10 finale Future Tone. These will be my final picks though. Enjoy! Number 20! In this famous Miku song, which Miku's in a very depressive mood, she's failing in every conceivable way in life and is getting bullied. Miku's now in her school, playing a bit on the piano at first. You can see that she's very unhappy with her situation. She gets up and blows off some steam by kicking all kinds of objects in the room. She goes downstairs and finds herself in a weird place. Is this just going on in her mind now? She then rushes up some stairs, desperately wishing to get a break in life. I hope she can succeed. This video captures the mood of the song well. Number 19! Well, the chorus of the song is pretty terrible, but the rest is a pretty good melancholic Christmas song. Miku wants to meet up with her lover, who doesn't seem to show up. The scenery is beautiful, with all kinds of Christmas trees in the area. Miku sits down on a bench and eagerly awaits her date. There are already some other couples meeting in the back. Man, I can't even bear to watch it. I really feel sorry for her. Wait, what's that invitation card? Looks like somebody just sent this to her as a joke. Is she really that desperate? She gets sadder by the minute as she checks out how long she has already been waiting. But then it starts snowing, and by some sort of Christmas miracle, it seems like exactly at midnight, somebody shows up after all, as she rushes towards him. I wish you the very best. Oh, Miku, you can actually sing just fine. That's pretty nice, pretty good voice. What's that? Miku, what's with that voice? Number 18? This is a very popular Miku song. Miku's in despair, has apparently lost something important to her. A hopeless situation is shown by her being all chained up. There are all kinds of symbols in the video. It's pretty complex and I can't even try explaining it here, but basically she struggles with moving forwards. In this video she sees the stage but is trying to run away first, falling down while they change try binding her up again. In this portrayal at least, she finally finds enough courage and new hope by performing on stage, finally breaking her chains. Very encouraging, and actually, please have this song at Mila this year. Number 17. This is a fun silly Miku song set in a cartoony world. She wants to get involved in all sorts of fun things. Well, we all know Miku loves her leeks, so there you go, she has tons of them. This is just so wacky. She stacks up a lot of presents and then performs her leek dance on the planet Earth while being a giant. Sure! Of course aliens want to join the fun too. For videos like this, it's just worth going through them yourself, noticing new details every time you do so. Quite the right, I can tell you. Number 16! Yet again, Miku's in a relationship while keeping things interesting by acting like a cat. That's what I'm talking about. One part of the video involves Miku performing the song together with a band, all in a circus setting. Oh man, Miku's look at the camera while in that cage. I don't think it's possible to have a more alluring expression than that. I seriously don't. Miku's going for a stroll with a real cat, is having fun on a big swing before the cool solo of the song. I understand now. Miku took the role of a cat because she wants to be pampered just like the real deal. Your wish is my command. Number 15. One of the most famous Vocaloid songs ever. It contains all sorts of grim topics, but is about the westernization of Japan ever since it was first forced to open up to the world. Miku's just standing there in a traditional outfit next to a guillotine. The whole scenery is so typically Japanese, with the rising sun in the back, traditional Japanese geishas called tori, and of course a lot of sakura, cherry blossom petals. All of her Krypton friends show up during the course of the video. Miku seems to be a geisha, of course! I love the scene where Miku briefly hides behind a pillar of one of these gates. I don't know why Miku tries shaking her boobies at the start of the solo, not enough for that. But Luca even messes up more by falling flat on her face in the background. Miku dashes up the stairs while dragging her arms behind her. For some reason I love when 2D girls do that, before the video ends with the 6 of them dancing together in a sakura-filled scenery. Yeah, don't change too much because of the West Japan, especially not your pop culture, no matter how controversial some aspects about it might appear to the West. Number 14. After my last entry was so long especially, I gotta keep it short again. I mean, what else can I comment on that song after I covered it in so many concert reviews? Miku the little spoiled prince with that amazing dress, we all know it. But this video, Miku's just posing in a room that might as well be a... well, I don't even want to say it. She must know that everybody's looking at her as she casually moves her legs up and down, but suddenly refuses to be photographed. What a tease! After she demonstrated that she's even the master of gravity and 2 tracking shots scanning her body, she entertains everybody with an amazing dance, even dedicating her heart to us. Well, she truly is a sweet devil, throwing the arrow of love towards us at the end after she grew a little tail. Never change, Miku-chan. Number 2 Sun. This was mainly sex appeal, so let's take a break by something more meaningful again. Miku's all lost in a foreign city, most likely trying to meet up with somebody. Miku's unsure where to turn while driving around in her futuristic looking car. Not a Tesla though, eh? She barely comes to a stop before a big drop. But man, I love this song. My favorite 40m P work. Her voice is so beautiful and the song so sad in its feel. She somehow ends up in Shibuya. Just one famous building was apparently taken over by the magic Miku number. She can only see the people digitally via her phone. Honestly, no idea what's up with that. In general, if any of you think you figured out more on some of the things of the videos, just tell me in the comments. But the real sad part, nobody wants to get in touch with her. No mail. Oh man, she's so depressed about that, sitting down in her car. I'm very glad to see that in the end, she's finally meeting up with somebody, even though that's yourself? Well, nobody more perfect than Miku anyway. Good choice. Miku, I really have to say I'm a bit concerned about you. You're never meeting with friends. What? Oh, you're meeting with somebody today? Oh, that's great! Nummer 12. This is pretty interesting. It's either just a fantasy world or set in the past, when ninjas and the swords were still a thing. Miku and Lin are female ninjas, kunoichis, as you can see by their cool fighting outfits, and are a group of comrades together with Len. This video mainly involves cool dance moves. Things start going wrong once it's clear that Miku and Lin are romantically interested in another. Len doesn't like that one bit and actually kills Miku. Look at how Lin desperately tries to save her while she's fading away. Easy to tell she's now set on revenge. Pretty tragic actually. She succeeds in killing him, but what used to be a happy little group of friends is now utterly destroyed. So sad. They even show scenes when they all had fun together. I hope this was just all a fantasy. Len should have just accepted that you're the relationship. Oh! Can you just stop, the three of you? What are you saying? Oh, you killed Len and Miku's already dead? I see. Wait, what? Number 11. This next arcade exclusive has Miku as a Paris-based movie star who has interest in a relationship. High quality for arcade only, Miku checks her hairstyle in the mirror before casually walking along the streets of the city. When she's having her tea, nobody's with her. It appears that she's imagining the traditional moments of an affair in these staged filming sessions. She even fantasizes about watching a movie together with somebody. Later, she gets to dance with that imaginary lover. Well, she seems to reject the idea for now at the end. I'm glad to see that. Cute video though. Number 10. I'm glad there are so many songs with an encouraging message in these games, backed up by a fantastic video. Miku's depressed in the story, sitting at home, wondering whether or not anything in life even matters. Once again, lovely attention to detail on the things in her room. The Miku in the colorful outfit is a spiritual being who wants to tell her that she has meaning too, which she can explore through music especially. The title includes the magic Miku number and reach music at the same time. The ghost Miku can reach her through music after all, giving her new hope as she rushes towards her future. Number 9. A fun song with a chaotic PV. Miku's addicted to video games and keeps replaying the same stages over and over as the day passes by. Miku leaps through the door of her console to reach the 2D world. Well, first of all, how can you access the 2D world and isn't Miku already 2D anyway? Did she turn 1D now? Anyway, no point in describing every little detail here, can't do that for this video. It's a lovely gaming world recreated in an 8-bit style. You can see that she has to repeat the same steps and gets very tired near the end. I'm especially a fan of the many quick cuts only lasting for fractions of a second with so many details in them. Please check it out. I always feel I have to point out when a video is arcade exclusive. Very surprising when these are very good. In this one, Miku experiences a lucid dream. What's that? Well, in one, you're aware you're dreaming and can thus control what you're doing, while everything feels real. That's why Miku is doing weird things in here, like hanging out pieces of paper to dry. She tries painting a picture of the world. I like how she has to quickly peek again on how it looks. Being in a dream, she's not afraid tiptoeing along the clothesline nor doing other dangerous things. Creatively designed video. What do you think of Miku's picture of the world? But excuse me now, I will sleep now and meet Miku in one of those. Number 7. Oh god, this will be hard to cover in a short time. Wonderful story. Miku the android wakes up alone in a shelter, finding that the world is in an apocalyptic state. She tries protecting the only surviving plant, wants to make it grow again and goes on a search for her master who is missing. After walking all over the destroyed plant, Miku finds her master's dead. Wait, I'm dead? She's devastated and starts to cry and even dies herself, but the tears make the plant sprout anew and it seems like both of them finally meet again in heaven. In the end, a letter from the safe planet is delivered while Miku's resting next to her master with the blooming plant. Isn't that just a beautiful tale? Number 6. Yet another arcade exclusive and very similar to Negative Positive Continuous, only even better in my opinion. I'm not sure at all about this one, but it seems to explore the confusing way of thinking of an android like Miku. Don't quote me on that though. Miku enters this weird world and is faced with many interesting scenes. There's sure a lot of zeros and ones. She meets another Miku, tries getting past some guards and finds herself in a side-scrolling game, just like a drug trip or something. It seems like she succeeds in making this world an even more fun place in the end. This takes me back. I made a translation of this in German way back. Miku and Luca, hardcore Dinchan fans in this song, even cosplayed her and really take the obsession to an unhealthy level. Miku can't help but hugging it in and holding her hand, pretending to be on a date with her. She puts cute cat ears on her while she's sleeping. What a prank! Not noticing that, Dinchan goes outside with these. How embarrassing for her! One thing's for sure, they don't want her to find out how many erotic pictures of hers can be found online. Just loads of fun. After a while, Din can't take it any longer and teaches the two of them a lesson. Wow, yet another amazing song. This list is about the videos, but I'm glad that some of these are my absolute favorite songs as well. It's about the time when Miku was bought by her master. With Miku's help, even unknown musicians can get popular and overcome barriers together, even if there were moments when Miku felt like her master came to not like her anymore. The video takes place in the master's room, equipped with all sorts of music making tools. But the best aspect is how we get to see so many small details, like the calendar that proves it's the time right after Miku was first released. She's standing there in front of the keyboard, encouraging him to use her. I think this can be seen more generally for every striving producer. Miku singing on a bunch of her own CDs, is happy about the Nico Nico rankings, and is playing on the keyboard far too big for her. I can't even watch when Miku reads some of the more negative comments. She gets very depressed about that. Man, I should have featured this one in a video with more time for it. It ends so beautifully. I honestly have to cry a little, with Miku receiving new music for her to sing. I hope this will always be the case. Let her sing forever. I got several comments in my last Future Town videos why I didn't cover this one. Well, here you go. This is really a very relaxing song that is supposed to make you think. According to one interpretation, a kid is getting killed by a meteor in his sleep. Great! So let's just enjoy the beautifully made video. All the backgrounds have such a dreamy art style to them. In all the shots showing Miku, she's either asleep or moving gracefully, while the lyrics are displayed on screen. The rest of the story is told like a picture book. It's stunning seeing Miku speeding through the air with a melancholic look on her face later on. The last shot shows her turning around, smiling at us. This is just art, don't you think? Amazing video to a song I'm not the biggest fan of, that actually has the chibi characters experiencing the story. The general meaning of the song is quite simply being fulfilled or even saved by the things you believe in, for which music is of course an obvious example in our context. The video takes a very different approach, showing 4 of our Krypton friends in an apocalyptic world who try their best to make the world a better place again. Even though they plant some new seeds, they diligently try protecting the one seedling with all they have. Quite cute, but it won't grow. It nearly dies, but this time again because of Miku's tears and their strong belief, their goddess Miku appears and saves their world. Many similarities to Hello Planet. They all fly through the air together. Why didn't they include Meiko and Kaito instead of Miku though? I mean, she's in the video twice. I guess only Miku has magical tears. That must be it. How convenient. So all this time I was on the right path. To summon the real Miku, you just need the power of the chibi characters. So let's make it happen. Come on. Miku, please. Oh my god, that really works! I did it! I don't know how, but the real Hatsune Miku right here! Well, excuse me, I have to attend to a lot of unfinished business now. The final Project Diva video I want to share. I kinda already featured this one briefly in another video. Lynn portrays Alona in school in the story. She's just shy, kinda wants to stay unnoticed and do her own thing. Miku is the popular girl in class, of course, and has a very kind heart. She wants to be friends with her and manages to motivate her to join her school band in the end. But let's have a closer look. The video opens with the performance and tells the events that took place in flashbacks. You can see how Lynn looks at Miku, who is just having a conversation with an angry look. Is she jealous of her? It's here when Miku takes notice. Finding Lynn playing the guitar alone, she offers her to join her band. A strong point of the video are its expressions again. After the interlude that is just a funny scene, Miku tears a piece of paper with a rejection notice. I think they originally planned participating in a contest together, but this shows that none of that matters for Miku anymore. She just wants the two of them to have fun together, so they just do their thing in the end. They actually have quite a crowd and I'm sure that Lynn is just a bit happier now. Man, is there anything Miku can't do? Short answer, no. Long answer? Hell no. Wow, so much amazing stuff, right? I think it's pretty safe to say this was really the final video about Future Tone, even though you won't believe me, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give the video a thumbs up, comment, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel, which is all about Miku, to never miss another video about her again. So until next time, and have a nice Miku day!